Hi, hello, good morning, what's up? It's time to keep swimming with Clark Kent. You know, the podcast where we just talk about anything and hopefully I can get your mind of whatever you're about to go ahead and do. Maybe you have schoolwork that you have to turn in this morning, or maybe you got to go to work or something, and then now you have something to listen to. Yeah. Um, Obviously, it's been a long time since I was able to put out a podcast. Um, I've been super stressed out with work. I was super stressed out with school. School is actually about to end here soon. Um, well, another week. I still got Lola over here that be bugging me all the dang time. Um, but yeah, no, everything isn't horrible, right? Whole point, keep swimming, just keep going. You're gonna get to a better place eventually. Just do not stay stagnant, right? Um, I do want to apologize. I feel like my headphones are not the best at the moment in time. Lola has actually chewed up 3 items so far of mine, which is my Alexa cord, my Turtle Beaches, and my work shoes. So that was I was actually the very first place that I bought work shoes for. I thought to myself, well, this is going to be a bigger restaurant. I'm sure the floor is going to be really, really slippery. Let me actually go get some non-slip shoes. And those were gone in about a week and a half, just, because I just left them down at the door so she would get to them. And gonzo, the whole top of the shoe is pretty much ripped off. And I'm pretty sure I threw them away. I'm pretty sure I threw them away. Because I'm never wearing those things again. But like I just said, that was the very first place I ever bought work shoes for. Probably will never happen again. Probably will never happen again. I don't see the biggest reason for having work shoes because I feel like my work shoes or my shoes work just fine. Get it? Get it? You get it? Get it? Um, Man, what is happening nowadays though? I know. Apparently, I don't know where I read this, but Biden I think Biden said that he is not going to legalize marijuana or is not in support of legalization of marijuana, but is in favor of decriminalizing or like let's say lessening the penalty of actually having marijuana on you. And I'm the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to. I'm thinking about stocks. I'm thinking about getting into like ACB, which is a cannabis company. Another one would be like or Organi, something like that. I can't even really pronounce it at the moment. The market just opened. I'm probably gonna upload this at like I even say 11 o'clock. But it's 9:30 here. It takes me a good hour to get things uploaded. But yeah, no, I really want to try to get into some of these a lot of these cannabis industries because I feel like they're definitely gonna start to go up. I am actually not doing so hot in my stocks. I like to play the options game a lot of the time, and I mean obviously I have my ETFs and I have my regular stocks, and I got my options and I got my cryptos people and stuff. Obviously that's fantastic, but then I have my options. That's like my gambling, and when it comes to gambling, you never 100% know where you're going with this stuff. You can always just I mean, obviously I do my little bit of research or I do my I do my little I don't know why I want to say Dr. Sleuth. I don't even know why that name is coming to my mind. But I maybe I do my whole research. I figure out my stuff to actually uh you know prepare myself to put my little bit of bread into whatever gamble I'm about to do. And my put on my call, I actually started to move away from doing things maybe a week away or not. No, never any advice from me. I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a broker. I am not a stock advisor, but I am a me and I would say don't ever get a option that's a week away. I actually even stay away from options that are 2 weeks away, and I actually look for things that are maybe 3 weeks or up to maybe a month or 2 months away, only because it gives me a lot of time. I get to see how things are really moving, and if I ever want to sell a little bit earlier or sell a little bit later, that's always good in options for me, right? Um, I'm sorry. I feel like I want to talk more about stocks. You know what? I told everybody at the beginning of the year, EVs, electric vehicle manufacturers, are going to be prime time around like, let's say November-ish. So I definitely want to say late fall. I think a lot of electronics are going to be start to pop off, right? So I think they're getting into things like knock or get into things like NIO or uh 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 losing my train of thought. Get into things like okay, where's all my stuff here? Into things like maybe like Tesla and Oshkosh and General Motors and CCIV and Workhorse. Like all of these things are down at the moment, which is completely, that's understandable, right? A lot of things are tanking at the moment, but I do believe these things are going to go back up. I personally actually don't have any calls or puts for any of these EVs, only because I'm just not going to spend, $400, $500 on any options that are like, towards the fall, even though I personally believe they're all going to go up, right? But it's still the gamble, it's still putting in that 400 some dollars and for one of these type of calls or one of these kind of puts, and it's like, dang, it's a lot of dinero right there. But I got a good friend Barricade once. It says you gotta big money. I mean, big risk, big reward. I mean, you can't, if you quick way to double your money is to throw a nice bit of money in there, right? But I don't know. I definitely do try to play it a little bit safe, but I mean, I gamble, right? It's gambling. It's gambling. So yeah. What else? What else can I really say about it? Actually, at this moment in time, Dogecoin actually just hit 0.40 again, right? So we are actually up for, hold on, let me see, what did we go? Oh, so 40.412 is what Dogecoin was at April 18th, and as of today, May 3rd, it is now at 0.40. And let's hope it keeps going up. You got Elon Musk that's really hyping this thing up in the back. You got SNL coming up, the whole Doge Father on this Saturday, so that should be really, really interesting. And personally, the way I feel about Doge sometimes is more of I believe it's a meme. I know it's a meme, and I don't even believe that it's gonna be anywhere near like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but the possibility of it though is very interesting to me because a cool little interview I saw Elon Musk have with somebody that obviously they didn't really take it as seriously as I think Elon Musk wanted to really portray it as, and to the moon and diamond hands. They were just yelling that to him, and then he actually just was like, the real reason that I think it's just so interesting is that just imagine this joke, right? Imagine this joke currency. People, most big leaguers that have millions and millions of dollars don't even, you're not thinking of, they never really thought about crypto like you would think that they thought about crypto. And they're gonna look at Dogecoin, they're probably like, what is this meme coin coming up, right? And it'd be really interesting if this joke of a coin, joke of currency, ended up becoming our widely used currency, or a widely used cryptocurrency that is also like, I heard things like Amazon is thinking about accepting Dogecoin as a method of payment. If that were to happen, the amount of publicity Dogecoin would get, the amount of people that would try to buy into it, because let's say you put $1 in, you technically get 2 Dogecoins, right? And Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Um, man, kind of just lost my train of thought. So with the whole Dogecoin, right? I think it's a meme. Although if things were to like Amazon or places start to accept this currency, like I said, it's going to get widely. It's going to be so publicized. People are going to be like, whoa, whoa, Dogecoin, whoa, and then try to go buy into Dogecoin. It's going to get a lot more publicity. Like it's going to get a lot more people attention towards it. I'm sure news articles will start to be like, whoa, Amazon accepts the quote unquote meme currency of the century, right? And that just will influence more stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, if that stuff were to happen, like, because even if Doge hits $1 right now, a lot of us are quote unquote eating. And and if it were to go to like, you know what, I will give it, if it were to get to like Ethereum prices, and Ethereum is about 3K right now. And actually, Ethereum has been very popping off the last, let's say maybe about 2 weeks now. It's actually gone up $1,000 only in the last two weeks. So, if things are really up there, I mean, if things can really get up there, then that would be crazy. Not, I don't want to say crazy to me, because anything is possible, but it's just the sheer fact that I didn't expect it to happen, right? You're always hoping you're gonna make it big. You're always hoping you're just gonna win one, and it takes one time. It really just takes one time for things to just switch for you, to make different plays, different investments, different I want to say directions. I don't know, that might not be the best word for that. But it takes one time to just completely change your whole outlook on everything afterwards. And who knows, those could really be that one time. Man, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm always thinking about different ways of making money on the side, and personally, I think having what is it? I'm over here trying to think of the word that you would use, that you would say you have your generation, your blah 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 blah. You're generating money on the side, like passive income, right? I always say you really, really need diverse and passive income. Like, multiple different places are going to be giving you multiple different things. And I actually have a friend, Joseph, who is actually, more into the dividends than he is any other stuff. And, to him, he's making, if he keeps putting money into these places, like, let's say he has 5-6 places, right, that he just, like, let's say, like, Apple and Tesla, and I don't even know if Tesla gives out dividends, but like Microsoft and stuff like that, like these big brand companies that, obviously in our minds, they're just going to keep going up, and the more money you put into them, the more dividends that you would get back into him. That's money on the side, right? That's money coming, even if it's at the moment in time just like $2 or something every year. At least, it's still money on the side, that if he keeps putting those things in there, that money will increase, right? So that's just, that's just as well too. Whoa, I actually have something just really pop off. 1 second. I hate this thing. I have I have a put placed on PCR, which is PetroChina. It moves up about a couple of, let's say, $1 maybe a day, or maybe less. So those things. So if it moves up $1 or $2 in the whole thing, it that's crazy, because that's to them, that's like, whoa, we're moving, right? So that will be more money towards me. But this place is really weird. It will shoot up to like 215 or like $200 for like 1 minute. And you'll try to sell within that minute, and it will never go through. I like to believe most of the times because I used to Robinhood, and I don't think they like to see me make money, but you know, I like to think at the same time they want to see me make money because why not, right? Or at least I'm not. I like to think I'm not intruding on them making money compared to the whole thing. So yeah, see, I just tried to. When I say I just tried to sell this thing at $200, it didn't go through. So I canceled it and tried to. When it was at 150, I tried to sell it for $100 to see if it would just go through it. And no, as soon as I try to sell it, it doesn't do it either. And then I go look at it again, and now it's worth $53. So that's like the weird stuff that I have to go through sometimes. Um, but yeah, let me see. What I wonder. I'm trying to think of any. If it, sorry, I'm actually like blanking out at the moment on what else. I don't know what I would like to talk. You know what? You know what I'm gonna talk about for these last couple of minutes. Um, Why did I had a whole thought process in my mind and it just went out the window. I mean let's talk about creativity. I don't know, man. I like to believe that everybody should try to do things in a career. You know what? You know, it's a better way to word this type of stuff. I want to, how I think about the word mastery, right? I like to believe when you master something, like indefinitely, you master something. I feel as though when you're classified as mastering, you are now able to do that thing and manipulate it to do how you would like it to work, right? So let's say you football or something like that, right? And you have to, let's say you mastered throwing the football enough times. Well, now I feel as though since you are a master, you are able to now manipulate. So let's say you can feel, let's say it's really really windy outside, you're able to now throw that ball in thought of the wind because you have thrown that ball so many times, right? You've mastered that ability to the point where you're able to manipulate it in different ways. Let's say you're jumping rope, I don't know, and you end up. Sorry, I have to move the computer real quick. My dang computer's dying. Let's say you're jumping rope and you jump the rope so many times that you want to do this whole crisscross things, or you want to do like the double jump, and you test them, you do them because you were able to do the original thing just as easy, and therefore you feel as though you've mastered it, right? So I guess what I'm saying when it comes to like creativity, I feel like everybody should hone in on something that they feel as though they should master, and I think it's even better to master multiple things and take a little bit longer but be a master at multiple things than take a little bit shorter and be master at one thing. I personally think it's a lot better to be very diverse among your skill set versus being a one trick pony, right? In my mind. But yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit of the Kent advice at the end there. Again, not a psychologist, not a financial advisor in the beginning as well. But you can take my advice with a grain of, is it a grain of sand? It's something like that. There's some saying like that. Grain of salt. It might be that. It may not be that. It's something like that. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this off here. Be ready for these What Wednesdays. Get ready for this Friday. Like I said, I got opened up a lot more time in my schedule, so I'm definitely about to go ahead and just start throwing these out again. I know, yeah, I feel like in each and every one of them, I talk about being more consistent and being like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done early in the morning. And I even started to try to, messing up and not doing them because this is a Monday. This is a morning podcast. I was doing them in the afternoon, so that bopped me up. But I'm doing it. It's happening. what Wednesday will be happening. Friday will be happening. Other Mondays will be happening, and look forward for them. All right, I'm out. Yeah.